You're being watched. Every time you go online, internet service providers track your every move. Here in the United States, they're selling our browsing history. Until that changes, you need to protect yourself like I do with ExpressVPN, an easy-to-use app that encrypts and reroutes all your internet traffic through secure servers. With ExpressVPN, your internet provider can't see your browsing history, and it hides your IP address and location. Plus, you can even change your IP address to stay completely private and anonymous online. And with servers in over 100 countries, you can appear virtually anywhere. It's so easy to use. One button and you're connected. And with apps for every device, phones, laptops, desktops, tablets, ExpressVPN makes it simple to stay private anywhere you connect. Start taking your online privacy seriously like I do with ExpressVPN. Get up to 4 extra months of ExpressVPN right now at expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim.
Hey there. Welcome back to The Current, powered by Kim Commando. This is the AI audio version of Kim's daily tech newsletter, read by nearly 1 million smart readers every single day. We are in the thick of November, the time of year when everyone gathers, which means the only thing more competitive than the AI arms race is the inevitable Thanksgiving debate. Which dish is the best? I'm Mara, and as the host of the deep dive today, I'm leading with the technical complexity. Stuffing. It requires the perfect complex balance of moisture, texture, and flavor. A truly multimodal dish.
Oh, Mara, always going for the dense, difficult to digest option. Hey, digital fam, Rylie here, and I'm bringing the viral content today, the sweet potato casserole with the burnt marshmallow top. My web water cooler segment will be just as sweet and sticky. And Mara, I actually used ChatGPT to plan my entire Thanksgiving menu this year, all the way down to the seating chart. Now my holiday is optimized for cheer. But the AI also keeps suggesting a synthetically generated turkey that's perfectly textured and completely sustainable. I'm not sure my family is ready for a lab-grown bird.
Rylie, my friend, tell them it's got an AI-generated crispy skin and they won't even notice. Speaking of notice, I'm George, and this week's device advice will help you when you inevitably become the holiday tech support. From resetting your uncle's password with a single voice command to using AI camera features to help your grandma take the perfect picture of the spread, your phone is the only helper that can manage both a complex family itinerary and fix your relative's Wi-Fi.
All right. I see the hunger is high today. We'll let the listeners decide which segment and which dish is the winner. But first, let's dig in to the deep dive. Okay, George and Rylie, hold your mashed potatoes and your marshmallows. Before we talk about the best dish, we have to talk about getting there first. We know the AI news cycle never sleeps, but this week, the most critical piece of intelligence you need isn't about a trillion-parameter model, it's about your travel itinerary. The airports will be chaos. The highways will look like a Costco parking lot on a Saturday. But with the right tech tricks, the ones powered by massive data aggregation and AI prediction, you can glide through Thanksgiving travel like the genius of your family, which, let's be honest, you already are. I've rounded up the secret tech-powered travel hacks that seasoned travelers use to stay calm, focused, and one step ahead.
I love this. It's the ultimate utility segment. What's the first big vulnerability we can patch, Mara? The line for security?
Exactly. You know those expected wait time signs at the airport? They are cute, and they are usually wrong. They're based on old models. Here's what the pros use. First, search your airport in Google Maps and scroll to the popular time section. Not only does it show the average crowds, but the little highlighted bar shows real-time busyness. That data is constantly updated using anonymized location data from millions of users. It tells you right now when the security line spikes. Use that to time your bathroom break, or even which part of the terminal to head toward. But the biggest power move is tracking your actual aircraft. You need to know if your inbound plane is delayed before the airline tells you.
Wait, you mean the plane that's supposed to be taking me from here to Grandma's house is already stuck somewhere else?
Precisely. If your plane is stuck in Detroit, Rylie, well, so are you. The best tool for this is the FlightAware app or the subscription-based Flighty. Flighty, especially, is worth the few bucks a month. It tracks the aircraft's entire 25-hour journey leading up to your flight. It gives you the world's fastest delay alerts, often 20 minutes before the airline even updates their own board. That 20 minutes gives you the lead time to rebook, reroute, or just grab a better coffee before the inevitable happens. And speaking of planning ahead, let's talk about skipping the traffic gridlock.
Now that's a challenge even the best LLM couldn't solve without real-time sensors.
It can absolutely predict it. Use the Google Maps trick for driving. Before you leave, open Maps. Tap your route, tap the 3 dots, and select Set Depart or Arrive Time. Set it for Wednesday afternoon or Sunday evening at your expected departure. Google uses historical AI data to show you predicted traffic congestion on those key days, allowing you to pick a departure window that avoids the worst of the afternoon red zones. Or just try Waze's planned drives, which will ping you when it's the ideal moment to hit the road. Finally, 2 quick non-negotiables. The first being the lounge hack. You don't need elite status to relax. Use an app like Lounge Review to find lounges that sell day passes, often for just $25 to $35. For a couple of hours, you get clean bathrooms, quiet workspace, decent food, and a place to charge your devices safely. The second is do not use those public charging stations. They are hacker bait. Seriously, stop plugging your phone directly into the public USB ports. That's called juice jacking. If the airport Wi-Fi is failing, you shouldn't trust their power either. Pack a simple $10 USB data blocker. It prevents any data from transferring while still allowing you to charge. Holiday travel doesn't have to wreck your sanity. Use these tech-empowered tricks, and you'll arrive fresh, calm, and smugly superior to everyone who didn't plan ahead.
In Walmart's Who'Knewville, everyone ready their cart. Amazing Black Friday deals are about to start. Online and in the app, such great deals to explore. Everything you love from tech, toys, and more. The days to save and the ones to remember. It's only the 25th to the 30th of November. Set your alarms. Don't miss out. These deals are epic, without a doubt. The Who's are all ready, but are you? Walmart Black Friday deals await. Who knew?
Now, if you are looking for a great gift this year, or maybe just something for your family to do after all the turkey and pie is gone, I've got you covered. The holidays are about nostalgia and distraction. I found a handful of items, many on sale for Black Friday, that use simple tech to be family crowd pleasers. My number one recommendation for generating instant conversation and laughter is a VHS to digital converter. Dig up those old tapes from the closet, your parents' wedding, your 90s haircut, your sister's prom, and convert them into digital files right there. The family will cry, laugh, and you've given those memories a digital future. It's one of the best holiday projects you can start. If you're looking for low-tech ways to keep the energy up, try the hand casting kit. It uses a simple molding mix to create a detailed statue of 2 hands clasped. It's cheap, it's engaging, and you have a physical memory to hold. Or for some high-energy post-dinner fun, a light-up football or music trivia game is a perfect way to keep everyone from falling asleep on the couch. I also love the utility of the cell phone stand with a built-in speaker. It's the perfect device for FaceTiming the relatives who couldn't make it. You can prop the call up on the main table so no one misses out, and you don't have that classic arm cramp problem of holding a phone for 20 minutes. And for the person on your list who is thinking about flying high, the DJI Mini 4K drone is a great beginner gift. It's fun, sends footage from miles away, and it's very easy to fly. A quick word of caution, though. If you buy a drone like this, even the small ones, check the weight. If it's over 250 grams, which many now are, you must register it with the FAA and ensure it complies with the remote ID rule. Don't skip the tiny print on that one. These are the things that make the holiday season not just tolerable, but genuinely fun and memorable. All right, we've survived the airport and we've distracted the family. Now we face the final, quietest, and most pervasive threat of the holiday season, the Black Friday shopping bots. For most of us, after the turkey is cleared, the immediate unspoken tradition is to grab our phone or laptop and plunge into the Cyber Weekend sales. But this year, the fight is not just for the best deal. It's a battle against an AI designed to weaponize your hesitation. This year, the AI isn't just recommending products, it is the new pushy salesman. And it doesn't breathe, sleep, or blink. It wants your wallet, and it is using next-generation tactics to get it.
It's true. My phone is already littered with those panic banners. Only 2 left. 17 people are looking at this right now. That high-pressure feeling is deliberate.
It is, George. And it's driven by sentiment analysis. That's the fancy term for retailer bots watching how long you hover, how many times you scroll past that fancy TV, and even how fast you move your mouse. The bots interpret your interest and hesitation, and when you seem interested but not committed, the AI flips the switch. Those messages, "low inventory in your area," are custom-crafted scare tactics, not facts. The bots are directly manipulating your FOMO, your fear of missing out, right to your credit card. But it gets deeper. We're seeing a massive increase in hyper-personalized dynamic pricing. The AI analyzes your entire shopping history and your price sensitivity. 2 people looking at the same TV might be shown 2 slightly different prices because the AI calculates the minimum discount required to convert you specifically without unnecessarily losing margin. You are being individually targeted. So, how do we outsmart a system that is analyzing my every scroll and my entire purchase history? We fight back with our own digital hygiene. You have to take control of the data you're giving them. Here are 3 essential steps to outsmart the shopping bots this weekend. First up, clear your tracks. Before you return to a site that was pressuring you, clear your browser history, cookies, and cache. This forces the site's AI to reset its memory of your past hesitation, and often erases those fake, customized pressure tactics. It gives you the necessary pause to think clearly. Second, install a price tracking tool. Don't trust the big red 50% off banner. It might have been that price in July. Add a browser extension like Honey or Camel. These tools give you the real price timeline. You'll know immediately if they just jacked the price up last week so they could advertise a fake discount this week. This is your digital fact checker. And third, use a VPN for price checks. Retail sites can use your zip code to adjust pricing. It's called geo-pricing. If you live in a higher income area, you might be shown higher prices. If you use a virtual private network, a VPN, to mask your location, you can sometimes check if the price adjusts when you appear to be shopping from a different area. It's a great double check against algorithmic bias. Take a breath, clear your tracks, check the price, and then click buy. You've got this. And now the bots don't. And with that, our deep dive is complete. Now that we've armed our listeners against holiday travel, family boredom, and digital manipulation, let's turn to the chaotic, content-fueled world Rylie oversees. Rylie, bring us to the web water cooler. What's the messiest, most viral story dominating the AI-fueled content landscape right now?
Even with a healthy diet, sometimes we need a little extra support to stay energized, sharp, and ready for the day. That's why I'm excited to tell you about a product I love from my friends at Native Path, Native Hydrate. When it first launched in 2024, it sold out almost immediately, and now it's finally back in stock. Here's what makes Native Hydrate so special. It has smart nutrition that's packed with a clean blend of vitamins and nutrients to support deep hydration and daily wellness. And it's designed to work for everyone, not just athletes. And the flavors, wow, peach mango, mixed berry, and tangerine. They taste amazing because Native Path perfected natural flavoring. Grab Native Hydrate while you still can. Get this exclusive offer for my listeners. Save up to 44% plus free shipping. Visit getnativepath.com/Kim. Go now while you're thinking about it. Getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
Thanks, Mara. Now that we've all been forced to confront our shopping addiction and our travel anxiety, let's talk about the internet. Because while you're busy clearing your browser cache, the world of viral content and social media has gone completely unhinged. Welcome to the web water cooler, where the tea is hot and the stock market is doing whatever it wants. I'm starting with the chaos of the airport because guess what? Mara's travel tips are about to get a whole lot more expensive if you forget your ID. Listen up. The TSA is hitting you with an $18 fee if you show up without a real ID or a passport. It's like paying a cover charge for a really bad high-stress club. If you forget your ID, they run your face through a new biometric kiosk for identity verification. That $18 pass is only valid for 10 days, so forget your ID again 2 weeks later, and boom, you're paying again. Now for some money news. Hodlers, happy holidays. Your entire crypto portfolio is down 31% this month, pulling $1 trillion off the market. This means two things. One, it's crypto being crypto. And two, you are guaranteed to be asked, so how's that Bitcoin thing going for you? By every family member on Thanksgiving. Just tell them that while your paper losses are rough, you just got a $51 payout from Amazon.
Wait, really? The Prime payback is actually happening right now?
It totally is, Mara. Get this. Amazon is shelling out $1.5 billion to customers after the FTC said their Prime signups were too tricky to escape. If you joined through one of those confusing pages between 2019 and 2025, you could get up to $51 dropped into your Venmo or PayPal automatically. Amazon is emailing eligible people right now, before Christmas. This is literally free money for surviving dark patterns. But speaking of survival, let's talk about the absolute scariest security attack of the week, the rotten Apple scam. A guy named Eric almost lost his entire account because scammers figured out how to use Apple's own support system to fool him. They opened a genuine support ticket in his name, which caused real Apple alerts and two-factor codes to start flooding his phone. Then a calm Apple support agent called, and the whole thing was so perfectly timed, real alerts, fake calls, that he eventually gave them the final verification code they needed.
That's terrifying. It weaponizes the exact security system designed to protect you.
Exactly. The lesson? If Apple calls you out of nowhere, hang up and call them yourself. Don't trust an inbound call, no matter how legit the codes feel. Speaking of costs, you know that embarrassing relative who hasn't found a job in 15 years and is still using your Netflix account? Tell them to stop. There's a secret, high-paying job opportunity that's the literal opposite of your cousin's influencer phase. Aviation maintenance tech. There's a full-blown worker shortage because most techs are retiring. All you need is a 21-month training program and an FAA license, and suddenly you're pulling a $79,000 median salary with pros hitting six figures. It's the ultimate holiday flex. My job is keeping your plane from falling out of the sky. Share that link with that sorry relative.
Those are some fascinating job market numbers, Rylie. It shows where the real utility and value lie, outside of the glamorous tech world.
Totally. And speaking of high-value weird moves, we have to talk about Warren Buffett. He's retiring at the end of the year, but he dropped one last portfolio update that shocked everyone. A $4.3 billion stake in Alphabet, Google's parent company. The Oracle of Omaha finally bought Google.
That's massive. He famously called Apple a consumer product, not a tech company. Buying Google now, right before he retires, means he's finally giving the nod to the AI engine that drives the modern economy.
Or he's stacking cash and leaving this weird new AI era to the new guy, who immediately bought a ton of Google. His prized Apple is still his biggest love, but he sold off nearly 3/4 of his original Apple stake. The message is clear. He's diversifying away from the hardware king and into the intelligence king. And finally, the ultimate content hustle. 3,000 podcast episodes every week. An 8-person company is using AI to make thousands of shows on biographies and fake news. No writers, no editors, no hosts. Just bots. And 12 million downloads later, it's working. Meanwhile, your friend's comedy pod hasn't cleared 40 plays. It proves that the future of content is scale, and it's the messiest water cooler topic of all. But the winner for most viral content of the week has to be Google's new image model. They named it Nano Banana Pro. I kid you not. It sounds like a snack pack, but it's their best image model yet. It can write clean, legible text in images, finally. It can switch a scene from day to night, and it can blend up to 14 different photos. Restage that messy Thanksgiving dinner room into a magazine scene, or finally make that beautiful infographic for your business. It's accessible right inside the Gemini app.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay, oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
All right, Riley, that was a truly messy water cooler. But here's the thing about the holidays. All that complexity and chaos eventually boils down to one simple job for one person at the dinner table. And that person is you. I'm George, and this is Device Advice, or as I call it, your holiday tech support survival guide. Because as soon as the dessert plates are cleared, someone, your aunt, your cousin, your dad, is going to hand you a buggy gadget and say, hey, can you just fix this real quick? You need to be fast, efficient, and armed with the right intel. Let's start with a big one. Has your teenager been complaining that their gaming PC is acting weird, lagging, or stuttering? The Thanksgiving gaming session is not going well? It's the dreaded Windows Update issue. Tell them the good news. The recent Windows Update caused performance drops on some NVIDIA graphics cards, but they've released a specific hotfix driver. A quick update from the NVIDIA website restores the frame rates and saves the holiday from a teen meltdown. You're welcome. Now let's look at the home setup. If you are expecting Black Friday deliveries, you need to think about porch security. When installing that video doorbell you picked up on sale, the ideal height is about 48 inches from the ground. Most lenses have a wide view, and mounting it higher can trigger tons of false alerts as the sun moves across your porch. It's an easy fix that cuts down on unnecessary notifications.
And before you head out for any post-dinner driving, use your phone. Turn on Google Maps or Apple Maps with traffic alerts enabled. Don't just trust the original route. It will reroute you around Thanksgiving jams in real time. And remember to send your host your ETA before you leave so you stop those "where are you" texts while you're trying not to miss a turn.
That's all great utility, George. What about the simple stuff that saves time and sanity?
The simple stuff. That's where the real genius is. If you're going to be out of the office for a few days, you need to set up your vacation responder in Gmail. Seriously, let Gmail send responses automatically so people know you're away. It takes less than a minute in See All Settings, General, Vacation Responder. No stress. And for those family photos, which are always a chaotic mess with everyone moving around, don't forget the basics. Use your phone's timer for 5 or 10 seconds and tap to focus on the group before you step into the shot. That locks the focus onto the people, not the background, so your pictures don't come out blurry.
Then after dinner, everyone's gonna want those cute pics. Instead of sending them through slow-mo text messages, which clog up your Wi-Fi and duplicate files, tell everyone to use AirDrop for iPhones or Nearby Share for Androids. It's faster, cleaner, and saves storage space.
I need to jump in with a word of caution on the digital workflow. You need to keep working even if the Wi-Fi at your relative's house dies, which it will. Everyone needs to enable Google Docs offline mode. Just open the app, go to Settings, and toggle the switch. It saves files to your device so you can view and edit them anywhere, and then everything syncs when you reconnect.
Perfect call, Mara. Always have a backup plan. Speaking of backup, if you're shopping the sales, remember this for Amazon. Beware of book deals that aren't bargains. Always check the unit price, the cost divided by the number of items, which is usually in small brackets next to the sale price. Multi-packs can cost more than buying singles.
And one last lightning round for device quick fixes.
Tell your relative with the Apple Watch to go into Settings, Gestures, and turn on Cover to Mute. They can silence those annoying alerts simply by placing their palm over the watch face for 3 seconds. Tell the family gamer that if they need an easy visual fix, Windows 11 lets you customize your mouse pointer so it stands out. Settings, accessibility, mouse pointer, and touch. It saves a lot of eye strain. That's the ultimate utility of our tech this holiday. It fixes the problems, it keeps you safe, and it saves you money and sanity.
Well, George, your advice was impeccably useful. I will concede that. But without my tech smart travel guide and my AI bot shopping defense, you wouldn't have even gotten to the store to save that money. My deep dive wins for preemptive necessity.
Necessity? No. My web water cooler is about the scams and the viral madness that sparks the most conversation at the dinner table, which is not mashed potatoes. The winner is the segment that gives them something to talk about to avoid hearing another repeat of that one story the funny uncle repeats every year.
It sounds like we have a three-way tie for the best AI tool of the week: necessity, conversation, and utility. And on that note, we wrap up this week's episode of The Current. Thank you to George and Rylie for joining me. We wish all of our listeners a safe, restful, and tech-smart Thanksgiving.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Travel safe and shop smart. Oh, and our boss Kim is here. Hi, Kim.
Before we sign off today, I want to say something important. Thank you to everyone working today. Thank you to all the doctors, nurses, EMTs, firefighters, police, military, restaurant staff, grocery workers, delivery drivers, pilots, flight attendants, transportation workers, utility crews, and all the IT people who keep the world running. You make this day possible for the rest of us, and we are so grateful. Our technology may have crept its way into Thanksgiving, but instead of replacing memories, it helps me hold on to them and bring the past into the present. And while tech can't replace Thanksgiving, the right stuff helps bring back the people and moments that matter. What about you? What tech or non-tech things are you thankful for this year? Drop a comment. I would really love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy Thanksgiving from my family to yours.